Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, weather-wise, we are almost an exact repeat of yesterday morning at this time. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a lull just before 9 o'clock. I did check the radar here about 15-20 minutes ago. There is a rain moving around and it's getting closer. It's about 50 miles away from Winnipeg. Problem is, I can't get out right now. It's still dark out there. Well, I guess I could, but I mean, I feel it's kind of a little bit more dangerous on a motor. It's always dangerous on a motorcycle, okay? I know that, but it's more dangerous at night. So yeah, I don't need to go out in the dark if I don't have to. Okay, enough about the weather and enough about the motorcycle. We are ready. Now, I was looking at the manual here, and I was thinking, okay, what do we do next? We're moving from left to right and moving across the page. We got these three platforms made. Oh, you know, it's kind of interesting. This was actually running all night. Yeah, now the poor little battery, it's probably just about dead now. It's amazing that one battery will run that electric motor that long. Anyway, I guess I forgot to turn it off. So we're done with that. We got the three platforms made. But I was noticing that we missed a part, the G18, PhotoEtch G18. And I checked the sheet, and sure enough, it's still there. And it has to be painted probably a different color. And then it has to be put, if I can get the light here to, okay, the arrow shows where to put it, but there is no marking on this at all, but it's supposed to go right there. And I guess put it probably so that it matches up with these ones that are already, I guess you might say, embossed in the detail. I wonder why they could, you know, if they could have done this one, why could they have not done this one? Maybe they missed it when they were designing this part, and they thought, hey, we haven't done our photo etch sheets yet, let's just make one. Who knows? Anyway, we got to put it on. Okay, then we are pretty much done. Then there's the ladder, which is right here, that you can just barely probably see. It goes on the front right here. Okay. Then we pretty much got to start making that other radar thing. Yeah, we got that platform made. Yeah, we got to get that radar thing made, and then after that, I guess there would be that sort of U-shaped piece that has the railing go all the way around it. That's going to be fun. Boy, that's going to be, I bet you there's going to be, I was going to say cursing and swearing over that one, but I usually don't curse and swear. I just moan and groan and gasp and, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be able to do it. There's starting to think out loud here. We'll wait till we get to it. We're days from that yet. Maybe what we should do is just get our G18 photo etch piece here. I imagine that if we want it to stand out, we're going to want to paint it a different color. Now, mind you, if I do paint it a different color, then by rights I should be painting these hatches as well. But there's none on this side. Well, I guess it wouldn't be because it would a hatch on this side and you'd end up in the ocean. I think this thing is basically right against the side of the ship, but I could be wrong. Um, okay, yeah, okay. Let's recompose here. Get our G18, 10.4 Celsius. That's pretty much what it was yesterday. Yeah, it's sort of a repeat. I might get out, I might not. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. Tomorrow is supposed to be a nice day. So, yeah. Um, okay. Okay, it is 9:35 and I have been out for a short ride. But I cut my ride short because the roads were pretty wet. A lot of wet leaves. I figured I don't need to be taking a chance here doing stuff I don't actually have to do. So we came back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dip the end of this into some CA left over from yesterday. I think it's still liquid. And then we're going to put it on the end of our painting stick here. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit of curing agent on our I wonder if that's too much. Whoops. I wonder if I got any CA on there. I got curing agent or something's on there. Maybe it's just curing agent. Maybe the CA that I dipped into was all hard. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens if I lift this up. Well, it's stuck. But is it stuck hard enough to paint? Okay, now this is supposed to be a door or a hatch, right? And if I'm looking at it here, it doesn't seem to make any difference which way I have it. Either way could be up. There are no hinges, no latches, so I don't need to worry about that. And it seems to be still sticking to the stick. Okay, I'm using the helping hands here because a moment ago I did sort of a dry run, and when I brushed the the top here, the whole thing wiggled around almost out of sight. So I'm noticing also that the 82, which I've decided to go with here, it does not clean up in Windex as well as the 19, the 66, and the 77. So we're just going to sort of try and keep these doors all the same now. Make sure I got the edges. Okay, how does that look? Let me check the monitor. Maybe down here it almost looks a little bit sparse. Okay, I suppose I could use the heat gun and then do the time lapse thing. Yeah, let's try that. See how that's going to work. Unless Missy the dog comes. Okay, looking in the monitor, it almost looks like I can see photo etch showing through in places. I'm going to just give it a second coat here quickly. Let me check the monitor again. Yeah, I can sort of see photo etch there. Now, I don't want to do it too much because then we're going to lose the detail of these, whatever it is. And I don't want to overdo it either, otherwise the original coat is going to start to come off. Okay, now we'll do the heat gun thing again. Okay, Max just went out with Missy the dog right now. I'm going to push stop here, get ourselves cleaned up a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is dry. Yeah, that's dry. Good morning, Missy. Good morning, Max.
Good morning, Rod. Big thunderstorm last night
So
at 10:30.
That's why everything's so wet.
Yeah. I'd gone to bed and Rainy's afraid of the lightning, so Missy and I went out, and Missy doesn't like the rain. Just straight under your fir tree, quick pee, straight back at the house. She looked at your house, said, no lights on. Might as well go home.
Yeah, I went to bed about 9:30 last night.
Did you go out on the bike yesterday, early in the morning?
Yes, I did, and this morning as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the streets were dry enough, eh?
No, I cut it short and I came back. There's too many wet leaves.
How far did you get?
I went down to Henderson Highway and turned around, came back up Donwood Drive. Yeah. Well, at least I got out. You're on camera, Missy.
Best behavior. Thanks, Rod.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
You betcha. Bye, Missy.
Kind of a damp day, eh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rod. See ya.
Well, it's not raining yet. That's a surprise. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. For sure, this is dry now. We should be able to glue it in place. But I'm not finished cleaning my paintbrush here. I was just starting when Missy came, so I had to kind of drop everything, and yeah, so maybe I better get at that before things get too cured here. I suppose I could always use the Tamiya airbrush cleaner. That's pretty strong stuff. But yeah, the Windex does not seem to work on the 82 as well as it does on the other paints. It should, but it doesn't. Okay, so now we got to get this broken off our stick here. Boy, it didn't take much. Didn't take much at all. So let me check the manual and see if it's supposed to go more or less centered on this part. I got a feeling that this section that I'm touching right now on the real ship, the inside, there was probably some sort of a ladder system that went up the inside. I don't know, but can't envision what else that would be for. Okay, I think this is pretty much in the right place. The trick will be now, how do I glue it on there? I think I'll use a very, very small amount of CA. Let's move this out of the way. A little tiny droplet of CA thick right there. Okay, it took me a few moments to get my bottle open here. Now we don't want too much. Just enough. I wonder if I've got it a little bit too much to the outside. Okay, try and get myself positioned here so that I can grab onto this. I don't want to be smearing it around. I'm scratching the paint. This is not picking up the way I thought it would. Oh. Now what do I poke it down with? Oops. I oozed it out. I'm trying to get it straight. And that looks pretty good. Yeah, at arm's length we're not going to be able to tell. Okay, ladder D38 is supposed to mount on the front. But I think the easiest way to do that is to turn this 90 degrees and have this surface here horizontal and let gravity be our friend, and it'll just stay where we put it. And for a glue, I don't think I'll use CA. I think I'll use flat clear. But first we gotta paint this. I want to paint it something dark, probably flat black, and then it'll show up. At least that's the plan. Okay, clearly now where the self-locking tweezer is holding on, we're going to have to touch that up later. Now I could soak this in that brass black stuff, but I'm not going to. Okay, this is the XF1. That's one of the new jars that we had bought from Eliminator. What was it? This is going to be going on very good. You know, it's acting like the ladder has got grease on it, doesn't it? Or is it just the way I'm looking at it? As long as we can get it to look basically black. And we really only have to do it on one side. We don't have to do the other side. Maybe I'll do the heat gun thing again and dry it off and give it a second coat here. Okay. Don't know if that was long enough, but it probably should have put a little dry scum on it here. Now, let's not flood in the ladders too much, or the rungs too much. I just sort of quickly pass over it here. I will rely on the shrinking properties of the XF paint. So just darken it just a little bit here. And as I said, we don't have to do the other side. That might be a mistake. I should have maybe found a different way to hold on to this so it doesn't twist on me. Okay. Yeah. Let's let that dry now. Now maybe what I should have done here is put the small tripod on top of the model table so we could look more down on this thing. Maybe that's what I should do yet. And that way it doesn't want to slide. Now this shouldn't be. Okay, this is the brush I'm going to use, and it doesn't have anything on it yet, but it'll be good for positioning this. Trying to get it, you know, dead center in this piece right here. Now I would think that this ladder, would it be touching the bottom there, or because it's not. It's a little shorter than from here to here. So yeah, and that way, if I'm looking straight down on it, then I can do the time lapse thing, and we can watch the flat clear here. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm going to be using the flat clear, and we can actually watch it shrink wrap around the rungs. I think I did that way back when on the Bismarck 6 years ago, and it was kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to reposition here. Do I have time? Okay, it's 2:45 in the afternoon already. Maybe I should wait until tomorrow. Okay, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to put the flat clear on and use it as glue. It's not as good as glue, but it works on something like this. So, yeah, we're going to wrap her up here today. It has been raining. It started soon after Missy the dog left. And it's been raining on and off all day. I probably, unless the sun was to come out right now, I probably won't get out again today, but that's okay. I did get out this morning. Yeah, and yeah, this is the system I was telling you about. You know, making it horizontal. I just used a clamp from down in my workshop. So they come in really handy. Yeah, I got a lot of clamps downstairs. I think I once made a video, something about. I think it was called the clamp caddy. I made a little cart that I could move my clamps around on, and I think I said something about you can never have too many clamps in your workshop. But I'm not the first one to have said that. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.